Hello, 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 hello. How are we all this evening? And a big Merry Christmas to everybody for next week. Can't believe it's next week already. It's gone so quick. Been so busy. Anyway, can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm presuming you can. I can see myself on there. But yeah, just thought I'd pop on and catch up with everyone because I've not done a live stream for quite a few months now. I think it was April the last time I did one. In here anyway. I've done a few in Blackpool, but it was April when I did one in the bedroom. So I hope you like my new setup anyway. I've changed my lights for Christmas. I've gone a bit red. Yeah, I've been looking forward to seeing everyone, chatting to you all. And we've got quite a few in already. We've got Andy Mullaney, Daniel Booth, Alice Butler, IJ Lynch, Fonzie Daz, Anthony and Simon Longdon Kirk, Tractors and Steam. Just moaning about my connection. It won't be a second. That should be alright. It's moaning on my screen about the connection, but I think it's fine. So yeah, how have we all been? And are you looking forward to Christmas? Because I know I'm not. It comes too quick, and it only means I'm really busy all the time. And now we've got a delay on the chat, which is strange. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. These things happen, don't they? So get your questions in down below. Any questions you've got or any just generic chat, put it in down below. Sockless Lad says, didn't recognise you with clothes on. Thanks. That's our little secret, shush. Ronnie Venhorst is in. Good evening, Ronnie. Michael Fairclough, evening. Dan Lightfoot, the drone ranger, the legend. I like that. It's because he loves my videos at Lightwater Valley with the drone shots, which reminds me, come January, I'm going to head up there again and do another drone shot of where the Ultimate used to be, because it's completely gone now, which is sad to see, and I've been dreading going back and seeing it, but I need to get up there with my drone and do another look at it, I suppose, and yeah, put the final video on the channel of its demise, which is very, very sad. Which reminds me, have you seen my little present, my little gift at the back here? So, I got these anonymously. They are the Ultimate trains at Lightwater Valley in model form. They even move on the track. If I get a bit closer for you as well, even the restraints work, look. They go up and down. It's like a little dinky toy that Martin Zero's got. And look, the wheels and everything are so accurate. You can see that. And it all moves. Yeah, I've got the red one and the blue one. How amazing are they? I absolutely love these. So these came as an anonymous gift to the channel for all the videos that I've done on the Ultimate and the documentary that I made as well. And I just think they're absolutely superb. What an amazing little gift that is. And they're going to take pride of place on there forevermore, because I absolutely love them. And it'll be my little memory of the Ultimate anyway. But yeah, somebody sent me those a while back, and they don't. You can't buy them. They don't make them, but they've made them a limited edition for me, which is fantastic. So thank you very much to whoever sent me those. Right, we've got some questions in. Daniel Booth says, any news regarding your ghost train video from the pleasure beach? Yes, I'm currently working on it, believe it or not. I had to have a few weeks off because of family issues and things like that. So I had to take quite a few weeks away from the channel. So it just sort of sat there. And then I had to catch up with some videos. And now I've only just got a bit of chance to start editing that video and doing it. And I've literally done about 80% of it. I need to record all the voiceovers for it. It's going to be good. I've put a lot of work into it again. And hopefully it'll be out mid-January maybe. I'm hoping. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, it's just a bit delayed. Now, if you were wondering why I disappeared for a few weeks, it's because my mum was taken very ill suddenly and in hospital, and she was quite bad, but she did recover and she's fine at the minute. Or she seems fine. So that's good, I suppose. But it was just bad timing when it happened. I was really busy at the same time as well. And yeah, just horrendous timing. I've got building work going on in the house as well. A lot of building work. And it was just at the same time as that. And my car got broken into the same day. My mum went into hospital. It was in the NCP in Leeds. Sorry, not the NCP, the Trinity car park in Leeds. And it got broken into, so I didn't even have a car, or I couldn't drive it because it had no windows. To get to the hospital, I had to bag them up and then go to the hospital. So it kind of delayed everything. I've finally caught up again now. I'm back on track. And hopefully, come January, the videos will start being regular again. And going back to what I do. Now, I have got a lot of plans for next year. I've got a few ideas for some good videos to do, and I'll hopefully be filming them in January, and they'll be coming out. There's a few railway ones. There's a few like feature length ones, like series that I'm going to do, and I'm also going to try something a bit new, which I kind of dabbled in when I did the Christmas market video that I put out the other day. If you've not seen it, check it out. So I made a video at the Leeds Christmas market. Now, the subject won't be the same, but the format of the video, where it's more of a vlog style, I'm hoping to do more of them. I've got to clear my throat now. I'm getting a cold, Christmas cold as always. Just in time for my 2 gigs this weekend. Should be great. I always get a tickly throat in December, and it's always my busiest month for gigs. We've already done about 8. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I want to do vlog style, where I go out with the camera, have a subject in mind but no plans, maybe do a little bit of research but nothing major, and just go and film and say what I see. And there will be a subject behind it. What they are yet, I don't know. I've got a few ideas, but it'll just be me talking to the camera and giving my opinion on things, and it'll be a bit of casualness in there as well. It won't be scripted or anything like that, or narrated. It'll just be me talking as I say it, and it'll be filmed kind of as live, but not live. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I find it easier to do that, and I find it more fun to do that. I like to talk, as you probably guessed, hence why I do the live streams. And when I do documentary style videos, or the proper videos that I do, I'm not saying I'm not going to do them, because I am, but when I do those, I'm not scripted, but I'm kind of constrained as what I can say. It's kind of in a box what I can talk about. I can't go off subject or start ranting about something, because it's within the video's confinements. And I also am very researched and clued up on them kind of things. But the Christmas one, if you saw it, I just kind of went with this preconception and then saw it as I came across it and just kind of spoke my mind. And I can be a bit more truthful. I can be a bit more me in these types of videos because they're just, I find them too. I find the normal ones, like I said, I can't give an opinion on anything really. So if you want to keep your eyes peeled for those kind of videos, they'll be out every couple of weeks. That'll be starting in January. And the first one I'm thinking of doing is going to be in Bradford, which is my hometown where I was from, or where I was born. So I'm going to head to Bradford and do something there, but it's a subject, just a generic subject that I'm going to go there and talk about and wander around and try find evidence as well. So it's things like that. It's just generic videos. There's not going to be a massive subject behind it. It'll be just loosely based. So yeah, look forward to them. That's my new idea for January going forward as well. And then there'll be the usual documentary style videos that I do as well. Winter's a great time for me to do railways again because the track beds are clear, and they're also easy to do in winter. So I think I'll be back on a couple of railways. I've got a few in mind, not necessarily the lines. It's like I said last year, the railway lines don't really pull in the views on the channel. People don't really watch the lines that I used to do when I walked the full railway line. They're more interested in the headlines, like the stations, the disused or abandoned stations. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on. Obviously, I'll include bits of the line in it, but I'm not going to walk the whole thing like I used to do. So I'll go back to the comments. Sockless Lad said, you've had a bad few months. All the best to you and your mum. Thanks, mate. Happy Christmas, Fonzie Daz. David Bellani's in. Hiya, mate. Andy Mullaney. Hi, Andy. Andy's moderating for us tonight as well as Mouse Charger. So thanks to Andy and Mouse Charger. Peregrine Waltersploy says, any CCTV of the chavs in the car park? What do you mean by that? The chavs in the car park? Explain. Report. Tartaria remains, old masonry structures. They're amazing megalithics. I don't really know much about that, Jeffrey. I know what it is, but I'm not au fait with all this Tartarian stuff. Good timing. I just come back from Halifax. Welcome back, mate. That's Mouse Charger. Mandy Chew's in. Where have you gone? I hope your mum gets well. Thanks, Mandy. Happy Christmas. You're all having your little discussions. I've got to try filter out what's for me and what's between yourselves. Andy says he was born in Bradford as well. So yeah, I was born there. I lived there 25 years. I've lived in Leeds the last 15 now. So yeah, it's always been my home. My parents live there, so I'll still venture back. I seem to have frozen on the live stream again. I'm going to have to turn my settings down. I've got to work out how to do it now. I think it's the camera. It's because I'm using my new camera. Not that one. I won't be a minute. I'm just trying to figure out how I reduce the stream. It's telling me to lower my bit rate. We recommend you use the stream. Okay. Might have to be in my camera settings maybe. Just bear with. It's not that one. It always happens when you're live, doesn't it? Not that one. Yeah, I think it's just my camera. There we go. I think we're back now. Yeah, I seem to have frozen on the actual live stream. I've got both cameras up, I can see it. Oh, why does this always happen? Normally I get away with it, but it's always when I go live. If I'm testing, it never does this. I'm back. There we go. That was a bit weird. Back to the chat. So Andy says, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Yes, please. If you're watching the live stream, just hit the like button below. If you're watching it on your TV, then you can just press it on your TV. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I know it's cliche to say that, and they all say that, but I don't like to say it in the videos because I find it a bit cringe, but it does help, and I really appreciate it. So if you're not subscribed, just hit that button, the subscribe button. It's completely free. It's not charged. Everyone thinks you have to pay for subscribing for some reason. Robbie says, any chance of you calling to Bramcote Hill's house in Nottingham? It's no longer there, but has great history. Are remnants of it in the park. Oh, brilliant. I'll make a note of that, Robbie. I like stuff like that. David says, what about the demolition of Queen Street Bridge near York Station? I'd love to do that, David. But is it still ongoing right now? It's just getting up there, but I can do. Sockless says, if you want to show me any disused lines around Stoke, Churnick Valley. I was looking into the Churnick Valley one about 2 years ago. I've still got it on standby to do. That's the Alton Towers one, isn't it? I was looking at the Alton Station and the route of it and everything like that. It is one I really want to do in future because it's an interesting one. Oh, Peregrine says your car and being broken into. That's what you meant by the chavs. No. Typical car park. CCTV doesn't work. Oh, we don't have any CCTV there. They never do. You pay 10 quid an hour to park in these places and they don't even bother securing it. Mouse Charger says, what have I missed? Just my story of where I was a few weeks ago. Lee's Marshall says it'll be smack rats. Probably. Crackies, as Charlie Veach calls them. Crackies. How's you? Kerry Davis, Merry Christmas from Wolverhampton. Merry Christmas, Kerry. Jeffrey Bale says it will knock your socks off. What will? Mouse Charlie says, so are you saying you're doing more honest reviews? Well, yeah, I'm just going to be more honest. And I'll just say what I see rather than have to keep within a fine line. Like I said, if I think something's rubbish, I could say it. Or horrible, I can say it. Whereas it's not really great to be negative in documentary videos, but I can if it's a vlog style. So yeah. Is it just me as the picture frozen? Oh, well, this is a while back. North Bay Railway fan. Hello, mate. Could I ask you a question? Yes, of course you can, mate. Ask away. Ask away. Errant Wins. My father-in-law is from Bradford. Rest of the family in Leeds. Now, most of my family are Bradford and Hull. Or they were. And Newcastle as well. So I'm kind of a bit Geordie as well. Mouse Charger says, since your Hyde Park, I've seen thousands of vlogs from people using their phones. I absolutely loved that one. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. I saw a vlog go up 2 days ago and it wasn't a phone. It was a normal camera and it was filmed inside, no permission, straight in. Just must have been my face. And something I want to clear up about that video, when I did a little bit of rant about Winter Wonderland not letting me in with the camera, which is what I'm using now, by the way. A lot of people thought that I was complaining about the security guard on the gate. It wasn't the security guard. it was the manager I was talking to. So basically, I missed this bit out in the video, but when I got to the gate, I had my mic on there, my clip mic, and my camera was in my pocket. And the security guards, 2 of them, walked straight up to me. He grabbed my mic on my top, he unclipped it, held it, and said, "What's this?" And then he started feeling for a camera. I unzipped my pocket, he put his hand in and pulled the camera out and walked away. I forgot to mention that in the video, but he just walked off and he went out of sight. And I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "You can't just take my stuff and walk away. You know, what are you doing?" I didn't know what was going on. And then he comes back like 2 minutes later with a manager. And he's obviously been showing the manager the camera, and he said, no. So he's come back and he said, "No, you're not allowed this." And he held on to it. So the whole time I'm having this argument with the manager, he's got it in his hand. I can't film it. I wanted to film it as well, but I can't film it because he's holding it. They know what they're doing. And so I'm arguing with the manager, just me and him. He was a stubborn so-and-so. And I mean, you've never seen me argue on camera. I wish I could have recorded it. But I think if I got my phone out as well, it'd have antagonised him. But he wouldn't give me it back. It was only when I said I was leaving that he gave me the camera back, and then I walked away. And as I got outside, I thought, "Screw you! I'm not standing for that. I'm not going to take that. I've got 2 options. I can either sneak in another gate, which I did, or I climb over the blooming fence." And I was going to do that as well. But I've paid. I've got my rides. I'm getting in. I don't care what you say. So I walked round to the next entrance and scammed my way in, and they let me in. So, like I said, I hid the camera as well. I wish I'd have got it out now because it's annoyed me so much. But I also had a message from Paul Whitewick the other day. Rebecca Whitewick was there. I think it was Monday or Sunday or Monday this week. And she was filming a video for her channel at Winter Wonderland. And Paul messaged me to say that she'd gone straight in with a camera. So another one that's gone in. So keep your eye out for that video. Let's see what happens. I don't think she got chucked out. As far as I know, she managed to pull it off. So just inconsistencies. I don't care about being stopped or being told I can't film. Just be consistent with everyone. That's my problem. Anyway, enough of that ranting. Daniel Booth, that's a good question. I'll come back to that in a second because I want to talk about that. Matt Smith says, "Where are you living now?" I live in Leeds, South Leeds. Sneaky Coasters says, "The Churnick Valley line is a lovely walk. Chained Oak is there too." Yeah, mate. I want to cover it. I want to cover that on a video as well. The Chained Oak, which is linked. If you don't know Alton Towers, it's linked to a ride at Alton Towers. It's a legend in the area, but they've actually used it in the theme park for a ride. Hex, if you've not been. Gem the Wire says, "You're back. I would like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas. Like button has always been a hit. Thank you for all your videos. I always enjoy them." Thanks, Gem. Much appreciated. Peregrine says, "Your moral stance on the Hyde Park shenanigans was totally righteous, by the way. Proud of you." Thanks, mate. I don't want to be an auditor, but I nearly did that day. Where's everyone from, guys? Andy's in Halifax. Merry Christmas, Dark Enchantress. Merry Christmas. Any exciting stuff on the way after New Year? Yeah, some new videos. I was just talking about them. And some new formats as well. Andy travelled 5 hours and there was not there Peace Hall today. I thought there were more stalls and stuff. Oh, are they doing a Christmas market at Peace Hall? UK Fair Photos is in. Evening, folks. Just wanted to thank you for the fantastic coverage over 23. Particularly enjoyed the Central Train Station series from Blackpool, Hyde Park. Also like the speakers behind. Technics. Thanks, mate. Yes, Technics. Goes with the system here and the record player retro. It's actually a family member's equipment that passed away, handed down to us. So, and all the records behind as well. Yeah, and my nice Pleasure Beach mug. Look at the size of that. It's huge. fits like 2 pints in there. And then I got my subscriber clock there, which I've had a while now. And then a little beagle ornament. So I'll always remember Barney, who used to appear on my live streams a lot of the time. I used to drag him up, if you remember. So I got a little beagle ornament just for the channel to put there. Because he was part of the channel. He was in quite a few videos. And I've also got a beagle picture up here as well. And yeah, a bit of everything in here. And my fantastic ultimate models, which I'm really happy with. So thanks for that question, UK Fair Photos. Daniel Booth, I'll answer your question. So what are your favourite YouTube channels this moment in time? That's a good question. I'm going to have to look because I watch a lot of YouTube channels and there's a lot of them are new ones as well. So I'm going to go through my list so I can remind myself. So I watch a lot of, I won't mention the smaller channels that do the silly stuff, but I watch a lot of prank videos. I love prank videos, especially the farting ones. I like Coaster Studios, Theme Park Worldwide, Coaster Crazy Andy, Jack Silkstone, Walk With Me Tim, Auto Shenanigans, DJ Audits. I love watching audit videos. Charlie Veach, or Charles Veach in Manchester. I love him. UK Theme Parks. The Daily Woo, Adam the Woo. The Drain Unblockers. I watch them. I love the Drain Unblockers. I bet you can't guess what they do. I love Retro Recipes, which is like retro stuff on his channel. I love that. The Tim Traveller. I've got a few HS2 videos on here. It's JPS, who's an American commentator who reviews all things British, and he comes to Yorkshire quite a lot. I like him. Lift Hills and Thrills, who I've met before. Bold and Bankrupt for your travel videos. Bordeaux Life in France, which is a house build channel, which I like. Jeff Marshall, of course. Got a lot of them repeated on here. Obviously Tom Scott. Who doesn't watch Tom Scott? Theme Park Stop. Bama Bass, which is a fishing channel in America. But he's currently building a massive pond, which I watch. I don't watch it for the fish. I watch it for the pond build. Mickey Views over in America. He does a lot of the Florida news for the Florida parks. I love Mickey Views, or Braden as he's called. Camp Out West, which is another building channel in Wales. The Hornet King, getting rid of wasps and bees nests. Your Experience Guide from Blackpool. A Walk on the Wild Side in Blackpool. Does that answer your question? Yeah, there's a lot more than that. Paul Whitewick, obviously. Colin Furze. I don't know if you like Colin Furze. I love him. So yeah, I won't bore you with them all, but there's a lot more than that. They're the main ones that appear on a daily basis that I really like. Am I still... well, have I frozen again? Yeah, I think I have. I think I need to close that window down. On. Haven't done anything, no. Oh, it's gone off again. Typical, isn't it? It's this new camera, I know it is. It's because I've never used this one before. Let me unplug it and plug it back in. As long as I'm still live, I don't care. Alright, I'm just rebooting the webcam. I need to turn it off, don't I? Try a lower resolution. There we go. Let me resize that. Using OBS. Oh, I don't want to stretch it. Just bear with. Oh, it's made me look all squashed now. Oh, that'll do. Looks good enough to me. And then put that back. There we go. Turn that off, turn that off. Is it frozen again? I might have to switch back to my webcam. Yeah, I'm going to go to my webcam. Turn the light up. Ooh. It's not the best quality this, but at least it's consistent. I'll see if I can get my camera working while it's on. Yeah, it's horrendous quality, but I apologise. See if I can get the Osmo back on in the background. I mean, it's working over here. It's just not working on here. I think it is now. Yeah, it's back now. There we go. There we go. We're back on. What an inconvenience, eh? Right. Back to the chat. I actually watch a channel that cleans rugs. It's brilliant. Yeah, Mouse Charger. I watched that one. I watched that one. There's two that I watch. There's one in Brazil, I think, and one in India where they get all the mucky rugs and scrub them. It's really fascinating, isn't it? Thank you very much for your Butlins Filey videos. It's Dr. Socrates. Much appreciated and brought back lots of memories. Happy Christmas. Thanks, mate. I did enjoy making those. They were one of my favourite ones to do because I was heavily into that. Fast as Funk says, my missus is from Sowerby Bridge. We'll be over in the next, or over in the Fax tomorrow. I haven't been there for a while. Apart from the other day when I went through on the train, but didn't stop. Did you watch the DJ Audits Do Big Brother? I did, yeah. When he went to the studios. Andy's a mod for Walk With Me, Tim. You know, it's strange because me and Tim, we chat a lot. But we've never met. We keep crossing paths. When I go to Blackpool, literally the day I get back, the day he comes over the next day, by accident. We've crossed over about 4 times. One of these days we will get a video together, I promise you. We keep saying we'll do it, but we just keep missing each other. Michael Fairclough says, John Rogers and Kendall. What's that, mate? Don't forget Martin Zero, Jem says. Yes, of course, Martin Zero. He's one of the first channels I started watching. And still going strong. Shout out to Trekking Exploration. His videos are just as good as yours. Yes, Dark Enchantress. Yes, I've done a few videos of Ant. If you've not seen them on the channel, we did a few videos back in the day. We did Mapperley Tunnel in Nottingham with Martin Zero as well. Thank you. We only really watch YouTube and nothing else. Yeah, me too, Daniel. I probably do 80% YouTube. Andy's channel, he's linked his channel in the chat if you want to subscribe. Do we have to guess where you are in the room while it's dark? That'd be a fun game, wouldn't it? Speaking of which, I'm having some chocolate. I love M&M's, but they're not M&M's. Aldi Special. They taste more like Smarties. Dave P says, any more railway history around Leeds or Rothwell? Definitely around Leeds, but not Rothwell because I've done them all. There's nothing left for me to do in Rothwell, like railway wise. Nick says, I'll come back dressed as Santa. No, I won't. Do I look a bit of a Scrooge or a bar humbug in here? I forgot to put some trimmings up. I should have put some tinsel around stuff, shouldn't I, just to make it look more Christmassy. I forgot to do it. And I've just noticed then, it looks a bit bar humbug. Says that Stephen Cheatley has that problem. Is that with this? Does he live stream on his Pocket 3 like I am? Mouse charger, I like that. Serious question. Do Yorkie puds belong on a roast and Christmas dinner? I say yes on both. But every time I have a Sunday lunch, other people have different ideas. I've spoke to people. I've had Sunday lunches without them, which is sacrilege. Most of them do put them on. But I've also had Christmas dinner without. And apparently, that's the norm. You don't have it on a Christmas dinner, but you do on a Sunday lunch. I have it on both. It's probably the best part of the dinner to me. That and the roasties. So, I think you should put them on both. But a lot of people just say Sunday lunch. I put these down before I eat them all. I don't want to put all that weight back on that I lost. Dark Enchantress. The Butlins Fiery series is easily one of my favourite series. The best one you did. Honourable mention to Rakes Hall. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I enjoyed making all of them videos. I enjoyed the video about the late Butlins elephant. Again, I enjoyed doing that one. Serious question. Roses, Quality Street or Heroes? Roses for me. Only because as a kid, my mum used to always buy roses. So, roses. I do eat all the others, but roses is my favourite. Michael Burrows says, can you help me with something, please? Sure, what? Just watch your Crystal Palace video. Enjoyed them. I used to be a member of the Crystal Palace Foundation, Merlin's cat. Brilliant. I spoke to a few of the guys from that when I did the series. They're restoring the tunnel currently, aren't they? Which looks really good. David says, any plans to come down to Portsmouth? Well, funny enough, I'm there in 4 days. Down for Christmas with the family. So, yeah, I'll be there in 4 days' time, but it's just for Christmas, unfortunately. Not filming, not till probably next year. But I will be back down. Vlog the Old Morecambe... Where's it gone? Vlog the Old Morecambe Tower and Frontierland. Yes, it's on my list, that, mate. Just getting round to doing it. 100% on my list. Any plans to come to the east of England? Alex Glastonbury. The Terror Tram recently arrived from Blackpool at the East Anglian Transport Museum. Yes, I will get down there soon, Alex. Lots of ideas for down there. Michael wants to know what kind of socks I'm wearing. Just white ones. Got a foot fetish. Always thought you were a bit... Pie Tweety says, always thought you were a tight ass. Aldi M&M's typical Yorkshireman. Well, they're just a lot cheaper, aren't they? Why spend the money when you can get these? But yeah, they're not as good. They taste like Smarties, like I said, but I do prefer the real M&Ms. I only get them when they're on offer. I am a tight ass Yorkshireman, so what? Peregrine says, anybody concerned about when a Yorkshire pudding should not be there is obviously a lunatic and should be reported to the police. That's like most of my family. Daniel says, any plans for a video of Louis Le Prince, the camera pioneer from Woodhouse in Leeds? Yes, there is. I was reading up about him the other day. Walking the Wild Side's in. Hi, Stephen. I don't know if you're aware, but obviously we've done a few videos together with Walking the Wild Side, but we were due to do a Halloween live again this year at Tramtown in Blackpool. But unfortunately it got cancelled at the last minute by them because the venue was out of action for a couple of days, so we weren't allowed to go in. So it kind of got cancelled on us and we just didn't have a chance to find anywhere else. So we were due to do the live from there again at Halloween, like we did the year before, which was brilliant. And we did the ghost hunt. But like I said, it just didn't happen. So hopefully next year we'll be back on it. The Nike socks, Michael. Nike socks. Hi Stephen, love your videos. Michael Burrows says, can you take off one sock slowly please and let me see please? You think this is OnlyFans? That's the other account. Yeah, it was a shame, Wayne. Wayne Paxford says, well, Wayne Paxford's modding as well. You weren't in earlier, were you? Hi, Wayne. Thanks for modding. He says, that was a shame about the Halloween live stream. Yeah, it was, mate. It was disappointing, but, you know, it happens. What can you do? Just didn't have enough time to sort anything else out because it was just pretty sudden. So just leave it for next year. I was supposed to be doing it with Stephen as well. Craig Stringwell's in. Nice, Craig. Evening, mate. How's things? Are we sat here watching with me tonight? She says hi. Hi, Abby. I met Craig and Abby when I did my members meetup. When was that now? During summer sometime. We took a walk along the new railway viaduct garden in Leeds. I met Craig and his missus on that. Quite enjoyed that day, actually. We ended up at the pub, didn't we? Hope all is well, Craig. Mouse Charger enjoyed the Blackpool Pleasure Beach vlog. Stephen was so scared of Alice in Wonderland. Well, it's freaky, isn't it? I mean, Alice in Wonderland is a trippy story. It is about drugs. Jamie Parker says, any more disused railway videos coming in 24? Yes, Jamie, there is. Like I said, it's not going to be the railway as such. It'll be more to do with the stations. But yeah, 100%. I've got 3 that I need to do in one go in a few weeks' time. Sockless Lad says, I didn't realise we were asking Darren to remove clothing on camera. Well, Michael is. Dave P says, the old Skelton Grange power station. You know, unfortunately, you can't get on there now. It's a building site. They're turning it into a new waste disposal place. I cycled up there the other day. I go out on my bike nearly every day. And I always go down that way. I normally follow the canal one way or the other into Leeds or Castleford. And I ended up going up to Skelton to have a look. And it's a full construction site. You can't get near it now. So unfortunately, I missed the boat on that one. David says he found some old cine film at Butlins Skegness. I've got some old cine film camera footage from Skegness as well. Well, my dad has. Fonzie says, any sign of moonage tonight? I don't know, mate. I've not looked outside, unless you mean the other Mooney. Yeah, I was out, only got back not long ago, Wayne says. Errant Wins says, I know this might not be your wheelhouse, but was curious if you ever knew about Black Prince Bus Company. My father-in-law drove for them. Yeah, well, funny enough, when I did the Morley Town Hall video, if you haven't seen that, check it out. I did a video on Morley Town Hall. I rode in a Black Prince bus then. They had a procession of the buses turn up, and they took us from the town hall up to the rugby ground in the Black Prince bus. That's all I know of them. But a good friend of mine on the channel, David Evans, he's a bus enthusiast, so he'll know all about them. In fact, he admired the one I was on. Stephen Walking the Wild Side says, I still have nightmares about Alice in Wonderland. Me too, mate. It's that trippy music as well. Remember to check out the Starman channel. Any update of Liverpool Radio Tower? Not yet, mate. No, I'm still waiting for them. Like I said, I keep emailing them and they keep showing interest, but it's just pinning a date down with them. I'm pretty much free, or I was, in the summer, but they just seem to be busy. I keep hammering them, so I'm sure they'll give in one day. Is it foggy there? I don't think it is, mate. No. Look at my camera outside. I think it's fine. Alan Griffiths says, any luck yet doing a vlog in Blackpool Tower? Not yet again, mate. Same thing. Same thing as the others. It's just getting them pinned down for a date. They just don't give it. So hopefully in the future, I've still got my fingers crossed for it. I've got it all planned out. I've got it all ready to go. I just need to get inside and do some filming. That's all I need to do. Doesn't even need to be in detail. Just a bit of filming inside in places that the public can't access, really. It's no good just doing the touristy bits because everyone's seen them. Hit the like button, people, and consider subscribing. Yes, please. Wayne says, any more Blackpool videos, Darren? Yes, the Ghost Train at the Pleasure Beach will be out in a few weeks. That's my latest one. I enjoyed doing that one. That'll be out soon. And then I've got plans for more at the Pleasure Beach as well, which will be filmed next year. Christopher and Michelle Lawrence. Tingley to Batley Branch via Woodkirk, please, Darren. Yes, that's on my list. It's quite high up because I never finished that line. I did the bottom end of it. I didn't do that end of it. UK Fair Photos says, Alice in Wonderland always makes me laugh. Lovely music outside. And then I got a golden ticket on the inside. Errant's going to check out the Morley Town Hall video. I had a dream the other night that I was sitting in this Starbus with Stephen Cheatley. Can we please buy Michael some socks, for God's sake? Yeah. I don't think he wants socks. I think he wants me to take them off. I think, Michael, you need to chill out. It's the wrong place for sock messages on here. It's a bit weird. Any Bournemouth videos at any time soon, Jamie? No. Well, there will be, but not at the minute. When I get down there, I've got family there, so when I get down there, I'll definitely do some videos down there. I've not been for a while. I do need a trip down, though. Walking the Wild Side says he fancies a trip up Emily Moor, but hope I don't get caught in a lightning storm like on Winter Hill. Yeah, I remember that one. Emily Moor is it's a good video to do. I'll come with you if you come and do it. Give me a shout and I'll come up and show you where it all is. It's a bit tricky to find, but I'll show you. Not that you can miss it, but it's hard to get there. Emily Moore's in Huddersfield. It's the big TV transmitter. Again, I did a video on that. Have you come across new motorcycle guy recently, Darren? No, David, what's that? Is it a channel? Just for the weekend van life says, hello, sorry, I totally forgot about this. No problem, you're here now, that's all that matters. Walk on the wild side, that'd be great. Remember everyone, check out videos. Could be worse, Daz. He could be asking about boxer shorts. Yeah, that's true. Oh, he's back. He's back again. Take off one sock slowly, please. Any chance of any videos on Lake District history? Keswick Corner, former railway station, is a good bit of history. Nice little walk. Yes, mate. Again, all of this is on my hit list. It's just circumstances at the time, whether I get there or not. Sometimes I just get offers and I go do things. Amusement and Adventure says amazing views from the top of Emily Moor. I wouldn't know. The moor's good, but I've not been up the tower. I'd love to be up there. Promise it's the last thing to do, then... I don't know what you're talking about, Michael. I love the chat sometimes. I love reading it. If you go to Bournemouth, pass through Ringwood and get some fish and chips from my nephew's Chippy. I've been to Ringwood many times, David. In fact, my auntie and uncle lived in Ringwood, just off the roundabout near the petrol station. And I have done gigs at the hotel at Ringwood on the roundabout near the petrol station as well. So I know Ringwood very well. Talking of transmission towers, there's two in the Midlands that have an interesting history. Moonage is a woman from Scotland. I've never heard of that. Jimmy says those light water trains are lovely. Yeah, they are, mate, aren't they? I absolutely love them. I've got to get them off again. I really love showing them off. They're so nice. I just love the, like I said, the little restraints and the wheels and everything. It's got the full chassis underneath, and the track's actually the ultimate track at Lightwater Valley as well, and it's got upstock wheels on it and everything, so you can't, it actually moves. It is like a dinky toy. It's even got the little on-ride photo patch there and the foot pedal. I can get a close-up of that. The foot pedal there for the restraints. And then the little linkage point at the back for the carriages. I just think they're amazing. Very detailed. IJ Lynch says, if you need more income on another type of channel, I'm sure Michael would be your top subscriber. He might be already. I probably brought him across, you see. Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? I would love a vlog on the old Watkins Tower. Yes, again, it's on my list. If I do Frontierland, I'll do that at the same time. Any chance of a video about good iPhone microphones for outdoors? Struggling with wind issues, the weather type, I mean. I'd love to help just for the weekend, but I don't have an iPhone. I've always got Android. So I can't help with that. I don't have an iPhone and I don't use them. I used to do many years ago. Price's Chippy in Ringwood. I watched the video about the tower that used to be in New Brighton. I'll subscribe to you if you can do this. For UK Fair photos, those trains are so cool, must admit. Darren, have you watched the channel Unusual Things? His content is interesting. Dark Enchantress. No, I haven't. What's it about? If you can, drop me a link to the channel in like a private message on one of my social media sites, and I'll check it out later. Is it true that Bradford will be having a new train station? Well, it's rumoured, but I very much doubt it, no. It's true that we're going to be getting a new theme park in the UK, though. A new Universal Studios, believe it or not. Or a Universal Park, anyway. So Universal from Florida and Los Angeles is coming over here. Looks like they've bought PortAventura in Spain, and they're going to start a new theme park up in Bedford, which will be interesting if it happens. We'll see. David says, how deep are they going with Leeds Station? Popped over today. That's really deep. Yeah, they're going to go like basement level because they need to build a new bike storage place down there, apparently. John Studley says, just watched you video Butlins Filey series. Thanks, John Studley. Ronnie says, you can also do this shirtless. Andy Mullaney. Well, Wayne says it's frozen again. Let me sort it out again. I swear it's the camera. I'm not using this again. It's absolutely fine, apart from the webcam is not amazing. There we go. I think we're back. It just keeps freezing for some reason. I think it is the maybe the bandwidth. Universal used to own PortAventura. I know they did. Don't know why they sold it in the first place. I think they... I don't think they were... At the time, they weren't interested in the European market. Oh, Walk on the Wild Side's giving him advice about the iPhone microphone. Thanks, mate. Darren, you one of Burton's window again? I don't know what you mean, Daz. You one of Burton's window? Anyway, I've got to show you my new phone. So I've got the new Google Pixel Fold phone. So, it's one of those that you can open up. And it's got the full screen in the middle. Ooh, nearly dropped it then. The full screen in the middle. I love it. It's really good. And yeah, and just turn it back into a normal phone, which is amazing. It's really small as well. It fits in my hand perfectly. And it's quite thin. It's not too bad. The other ones looked a bit fatter. Yeah, I'm loving that. It means I can do a bit more outdoors now. Like I can do more emails and things when I'm on the move. Lord Stiff of Upper Lip says, I like the Wandering Turnip YouTube channel. I've watched a few of them, Wandering Turnip. I really enjoy the videos you did from the old rail system through Pudsey and Bramley. Yeah, that was... I used to live near there as well, mate. That's why I did it, because I knew it. Have you got Blackpool Derby Baths on your list of videos? Yes, mate, in future. On another Blackpool visit, I'm sure. Remember everyone to hit the like button. I have a bone to pick with you, Darren. What? Go on. Darren, your new vlog camera is brilliant picture. Very stable, John. Thanks, John. I do like it. I'm really happy with the Pocket 3. Just not happy with it as a webcam. I've learnt my lesson. I won't use it next time. But yeah, I'm really happy with the actual camera vlogging. It's brilliant. So small as well. I've got all my little gadgets. My favourite thing is the microphone. It's just so good. And small. Compared to my Rode Wireless, it's tiny. Just look at the size of that. Palm of my hand. It's tiny. The Rode Wireless is about nearly twice the size of that. And there's two of them. You only have this. The other end is built into the camera, which I really like. But you can see how small it is. It's probably the best camera I've bought. The Sony ZV-1 was terrible. Socrates says, it fascinates me that mobile phones are getting bigger. A Nokia 3310 is about the size of a handful of grains of rice, whereas the more modern ones are going to be similar size to my laptop. I know. They spent all them years shrinking, didn't they, into the smallest phones, and now they're going back up again. Fonzie loved my Mersey Tunnel video. Thanks, mate. Nick Bates says, dead happy you are live streaming over the moon about the American Adventure videos. Me and my wife love your content. Thank you so much for keeping us busy. Best slow fader in the business. Thanks, Nick. Much appreciated, mate. IJ Linge says, 125th anniversary videos will make me emotional. I have now shown my kids, and even now I get emotional. Makes this old git feel like a kid again. Oh, you're talking about the Blackpool ones. Pleasure Beach. It's the song. I think it's the song at the end. It's a good song. Dos Vidania. Hey Darren, after loving your Camelot series, I booked to go to Scare City to visit the places. Cheers for the series and info. Scare City was brilliant too. Glad to hear it. Glad you went and glad you enjoyed it. I didn't go this year, but I will probably go again next year. The weather was too bad this year, wasn't it? I just didn't go anywhere in November with my mum being ill and things like that. And also the weather was just abysmal. It's still abysmal now. I just can't wait for this building work to be finished and Christmas to be done and the weather to change. I just can't wait. Oh, thanks, Mouse Charger. Thanks for your donation. Much appreciated, mate. He's bought me a bag of M&Ms. Real ones, not Aldi ones. I could get 2 Aldi ones for that. Get 2 bags of Aldi ones. No, I'll get some real ones. Lee Webster is doing a Europe theme park trip next year. You should join. That's all. I really want to do a Europe theme park trip. I really do. There's so many European parks I've not been to yet. Sokla says, right, Daz, I'm sure Levi's are making the pockets of their jeans bigger so you can fit a modern mobile in it, probably. Nick Bates used to be an Emmerdale. Random. IJ says, yeah, damn that song. Yeah, I know, it's a good song to put over the fades, isn't it? I actually had a different song originally, and when I heard that one, I was like, no, this has to be on it. So I had to ask for permission to use it from the Pleasure Beach because it was their song. And they said, yeah, of course. Dan Dare says, I may be out of touch, but what's happened to Tramtown in Blackpool? They're just having some work done, mate. There's been a bit of it needs some major repairs doing, apparently, and they've had to close it to the public in the meantime, and the work's getting done, apparently, so that's what I heard anyway. Up to see a video at Bellevue in Manchester. Again, that is on my list. I nearly did it last year, but just didn't quite get it done. Mouse Charger says, Mods, will you tell Daz I'm female? I say it every single live. I know. Walk on the Wild Side said he had a ZV-1 a couple of years ago, used it for one video, then sold it. Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't sell it as quick as that though, but I used it for maybe 2 videos and I just hated it. Absolutely hated it. And it just sat in my cupboard downstairs and I forgot all about it, to be honest. And I just kept meaning to put it on eBay, and then I did put it on eBay recently. And I bought this. I'm so happy with it. Please, can you do a Jolly Boys outing style video where you visit the theme park in Margate like they did in Only Fools and Horses? It would be nice to see what is still there. To be honest, mate, there's nothing there apart from one ride. All the others have gone. It's not recognisable now, but yes, it would be worth doing a video at Dreamland. Can just pick you up. You're only round the corner. Can sing some Take That songs in harmony. You take the low and I'll take the top. Brilliantly, yeah. I've had enough of that this month, singing Take That songs. Wayne says we need to send Darren M&Ms as fan mail. Yes, Wayne. Never refuse a bag of M&Ms. Nothing of Bellevue left, unfortunately. The dog track, which was the last bit, is now demolished. Yeah, I know, but I can still do a video on it. Hi, Kevin Parkin. You all right? Thanks for the heads up, buddy. Thanks, Darren, for the update. Will you randomly pick out an LP and show it? No reason. I just like to be random. Let's grab any. It'll probably be something you've never heard of. There you go. Big war movie themes. Jeff Love and his orchestra. That is random. Or classic. It's very random. IJ says, what are your top 3 musical inspirations? You know what? I do not know. I like so much music. I really do. I've got such an eclectic mix of music. I like classical, dance music, pop music, R&B music, anything. I don't really like anyone like really a lot. I like bits of everything. So I think for me, I like songs rather than artists. What's everyone's plans this Mad Friday? Well, unfortunately, I'm working Mad Friday, singing in Darlington, funny enough. Have you got the Lost Pleasure Island family theme park that was in Cleethorpes? Yes, I have. Yeah, I have. Friday is my gran's 100th birthday. Happy birthday to your gran. Anyway, how are we all doing? Are we looking forward to Christmas? And yeah, I just wanted to pop on and say happy Christmas to everyone, and let you know what I'm going to be doing on the channel next year, all the new changes, things like that. And yeah, just say hi and check in with everyone, let you know where I've been, what I've been up to. Yeah, I think I'll call it a day shortly. I just wanted to briefly update everyone and say hello. I know it's a Wednesday night, not the best night for live streaming, but I thought I'd just pop on anyway. Do you like K-pop, Darren? No, that I don't. No, I'm not a K-pop fan. What's the last concert or gig you went to you weren't performing at? A few weeks ago, actually, Shania Twain in Leeds. Just a random purchase. Went with some friends and saw Shania Twain. It was pretty good actually. Before that, I've seen Celine Dion, Coldplay. Take that obviously for work research purposes. Happy Christmas, everybody. Darren, got to go, Darren. Have a really good Christmas. You too, David. Glad to see you doing well. How did you get in to take that tribute? Oh, long story, mate, but it was by accident. Somebody messaged me and said that somebody they knew were looking for a member, and they knew that I sang them on karaoke, and would I fancy applying, and I did, and then 15 years later I'm still doing it. I like that roll credits, that's quite funny. K-pop is Korean pop music. Fine, thank you. Lots of vinyls I see, but not classics. Oh, they are. There's some real retro classics in there. There's about 500 there. Do you like Lady Gaga? I like a few songs that she did, but not particularly new. Thanks, Wayne. Yes, people, please hit the like button. Oh, yeah. I think that's enough about my record collection anyway. But yeah, I'm going to leave you to it now. So the next time I'll see you will probably be after Christmas. Yeah, this weekend. There's no video this Sunday because obviously it's Christmas. And there might not be one the week after either because it's New Year's. And I'll be out partying and working. So the next time I will see you will probably be the first week in January. So I want everybody watching the channel, thank you very much for watching in the first place, for subscribing, and also, if you're not, subscribe. And have a great Christmas and a fantastic New Year. Just to let you all know I'm fine, I'm okay. I'll be back with a bang next year. Lots of new videos. Thanks for sticking with me. And yeah, I'll see you next year in 2024. And I've got some exciting plans to show you in 2024 as well. Something that's happening at the minute, which I'm not going to mention, but I'll show you early next year to do with the channel. But thanks very much for watching. I'll see you with my new camera shortly. Have a great Christmas and New Year. Bye.